my goodness, it is cold out here today. December, Florida. Man, okay, starting to finally feel like winter, I guess. Bulldozer there, ready to have some renovations done in my house. But yeah, that's how it is right now this morning. Let me get it back in here because it is just too cold to be filming. Okay guys, basically it's kind of having a bit of a cold snap right at the moment. So basically what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be actually preparing me some chili here just for myself. You know, like I said, it's just only me, so I'm not going to be making a huge pot. But I'm just wanting to actually just, you know, do this because again, it's kind of cold outside and I need something that's kind of warm and hearty that's going to stick to the bones. You know what I mean? So basically I have my ingredients here. Basically, of course, you know, we got to have the main thing right here, which is the Instapot that I have right here. I have my Instapot. Basically also, I have my ground beef that I'm going to be using. You can see that right there, ground beef. I also cut up some, a little bit of onions. Let me bring it to you. I'm still getting used to this camera. Okay, I got some onions. I got the garlic and the onions cut up right there, so you all can see that right there. Okay, put that over there. I also have some vegetable broth that I'm going to be using. That's going to be part of the liquid because, you know, whenever you're pressure cooking or whatever in this Instapot, you have to have liquid. So I'm going to be actually using this vegetable broth as the liquid that I'm going to be using, you know, to help bring the ingredients and everything up to pressure. Put that over there. Included in there, I'm going to also be using this Hunt's Petite diced tomatoes, no salt. Again, I don't want to have too much salt going in me, so basically, like I said, I'm going to be using that as part, you know, to kind of give it the chili some body. Also in that, I'm going to be also putting in some tomato sauce. This is just plain tomato sauce, basically. Like I said, that's just going to be, again, going in there to kind of mix with the vegetable broth there to kind of give it some kind of, you know, some kind of you know, some kind of structure, I guess you would say. I'm not a gourmet chef or whatever the case may be, so you all have to excuse me, okay? All right, put that over there. I'm using two kind of beans. The first kind of beans I'm using, I'm going to be using the red kidney beans, Goya. Basically, like I say, this type. And I'm going to be using, there. Also, this kind right here. These are the pinto beans right here. Put that right there. Pinto beans. Now, that's pretty much what I'm going to be using as far as getting everything started and set up, you know, as far as my chili. You're going to also need some seasonings to go in there to kind of make the chili. You know what I mean? So basically, I have these packs of chili here from McCormick. 2 chili packs of McCormick there. So basically, that's what's going to be going in the pot there to kind of combine all of the ingredients to make the chili. All right. Okay. One of the first things that you have to do, of course, whenever we're actually getting ready to, you know, make this chili, is of course start the Instapot. Okay. So basically, what I'm going to do here is that there's a saute function on here that I'm going to press here because basically I'm going to just be, you know, just cooking the beef and the meat, you know, browning it up first. Okay. So that's step number 1. So basically, I'm going to hit my saute button right here. Okay, and basically it's going to, I guess, just give it a moment to kind of heat up. And then once, of course, it says, you know, it's going to come up and it's going to say on. Now, again, it's going to be okay for me to actually go ahead and actually start browning the meat. Basically, this function basically is like you're cooking on your stove top. So it's like almost like browning your meat on your stove. So basically what I've already went ahead and did is I went ahead and put the meat already inside. If you can see, the meat is already inside. And basically what I'm going to be doing now, basically, is I'm going to go ahead and actually brown this meat up, okay? And once it's browned up, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, drain the grease and everything. And then I'm going to be combining all of the ingredients. But I'll go ahead and I'll bring you back once the meat is fully brown, okay? Just stay with me. Okay, so you can see here, guys, the meat is browning up perfectly. Like I said, I still have it on the saute function. And again, like I said, that saute function is just like you're cooking on your stove, okay? So that's pretty much all that it is here. So basically what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be browning the meat, okay? And after that, I'm going to go ahead and start after the meat is brown, I'm going to go ahead and stop the sauteing function, and then I'm going to go ahead and combine all of the ingredients. And I'll bring you back once they're all combined, okay? Okay, so I went ahead and shut the Instant Pot or the pressure cooker off or what have you, because again, the meat has gotten actually brown enough so I can actually go ahead and actually start combining my ingredients that I told you about earlier, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and actually do that right about now. Okay, so I went ahead and combined everything into the Instant Pot right here. So basically, let me just, I guess, zoom out a little bit. I guess so you all can see that there. Okay, so basically, again, everything looks fine here. Combine all the ingredients, basically. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put the top on and put the top on the Instant Pot. And once that's done, I'll situate the pot and everything, get it situated, and then I'll let you know what's the next step, okay? Just give me a minute. Okay, so everything is done now. I went ahead and placed the top back onto the Instant Pot, as you can see. And so basically now, and I've also went ahead and actually pushed this, want to make sure that whenever you getting ready to pressure cook, that you actually make sure that this toggle here is in the seal position. Okay, not in the vent positions, which you see on either side here, but just you have to make sure that it's in the sealing position. So basically, it'll the pressure can build. So whatever you're trying to cook is going to go ahead and cook. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you to the front here. So basically now we're at the front. So basically what I'm going to do now is actually get ready to prepare this. Let me adjust this here. Hold on just a minute. I'm still learning this thing here. There we go. Let me zoom out. Oops. Oh, I don't want to do that too much. Okay, there we go. Okay, so basically now what I'm wanting to do now is get ready to prepare this to pressure cook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit the manual button. And basically what I'm going to go ahead and do is just up it to about 10 minutes, okay? That should be sufficient enough time for the beans to cook, you know, pressure cook and everything. So basically after I do that, I'm just going to go, I think it'll go ahead and actually start on its own. Yeah. So it's going to go ahead and start on its own. It's going to build pressure. Then after the pressure is built, there's going to be a countdown of 10 seconds or 10 minutes, I'm sorry. And then after that, it'll start counting up as far as pressure releasing. So basically what I think I'll do is I think I'll allow it to slowly release pressure for maybe about 5 minutes. After that, I'll go ahead and manually release the pressure. But I'll go ahead and show you all of that once it's done. Okay, so basically what I'm waiting on now is for these beans to pressure cook. Okay, so I'll bring you back when I'm getting ready to manually release the pressure. Okay. Okay, so basically it's actually the 10 minutes are up. Okay, so and I had like a little beeping sound. I'm sorry that I didn't bring you all back to let you see that, but it is beeping. So now basically what it is going on now is that it counted down to 10 minutes. It beeped, so that lets me know that it was done. So now what it's doing now is manually releasing the pressure that's inside. If you can see up at the top here, the pressure is also, it's escaping out of the vent here. So basically what it is here is that the L1 or whatever is going to count up to about 10 or so like that. So basically I'm not going to let it go all the way up to the 10. I'm going to probably release it probably at the 5-minute mark, if not sooner. But basically that means that right now the chili is done. But right now with the vent going on, it's just that the pressure is releasing. It's doing a natural release, okay? So basically what I'm going to need, what I can do is I have two options. I can either go ahead and do a manual release, or I can just go ahead and just let it release naturally. But I'll probably end up coming back and actually doing a manual release at about 5 minutes, okay? So give it about another 3 minutes and I'll be back. Okay, so guys, basically, I got sidetracked. I ended up releasing the pressure off camera. So basically, what you're seeing now is just the end result. Okay, look at this. Just look at it. Nice chili. Okay, I'm going to be enjoying some of that tonight. Like I say, so basically what I did is I actually ended up adding a little bit more seasonings, basically, like I say, just to kind of get it to the taste that I actually want. But like I say, the beans are tender. And everything, like I said, it's really good. So basically that, I know I didn't cook anything that is basically complex or anything like this, but I just want to kind of cook something for myself that's very hearty because it is cold here in Florida. We're having a brief cold snap and I wanted something, you know, that's a little bit hardy. So basically, that's all that I have for you guys today. You know, more videos coming soon. Thanks.